subscribe button, ring the bell, get notifications when I'm live, because I'm only live. Don't forget to like and share my videos with your quilty friends, and don't forget to comment if you're watching the replay. Okay, that's all said. It's the same thing I say every video.
Yes, well, you want to say hi to people quick?
So, let's see who was hanging out in here before I came on. We got Kathleen. Oh, you're early. Diana's here. Says hi, Tiff and Scott. Jim is here. Almost time. Ooh, I'm here now. Patricia is here. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Scott and everyone. We got Kathleen saying hi to everyone. Tiffany, your quilts in the last video was outstanding. Well, while we're here, I will show you it because it's finished. And everyone's still saying hi. Okay, so today I am binding the quilt behind me.
Hi, Kim. Hi, everyone.
I will hold it up when the binding is made to show you guys what it looks like, because I know you're curious to see what it looks like off the frame, but I'll have to turn the camera and do all that stuff. So for now, we're just going to start making binding. And this is the color I chose because I don't have the pink and I don't have the yellow, but this blue is pretty blue, and it is the same blue as all the blues in the quilt. If you could see behind me, it matches. So I pulled it out of my 2.5-inch strips bin that I showed you guys yesterday in my how I do my pre-cuts, you know, like, because I update that video pretty often. I had this in the big huge bin, the big huge one.
Hi, Nita.
And there is plenty here. Hi, Nita. There is 10 here. I don't need all 10, but I'm going to make all 10. Why? Because you never know when I need a small leftover piece of binding, because it goes in my binding bin of leftovers, which I'll have to upsize because that thing is overflowing too. Everything is overflowing. I just make too many pre-cuts. So, how is everybody today? I'm going to get all these situated in front of me and opened before I start sewing them together. How about that?
Hi, Dwana. Dwana says hi.
Hi, Dwana. Hello, everybody that's joining.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi,
Mila.
Who?
Mila.
Mila.
You
Sure it's not me?
M-Y-L-A.
Sure that's not pronounced Mila?
I don't know.
Could be Mila. I don't know. We're horrible with names.
Wendy's in the snowy Canada, she says.
Ooh, cold. I hate snow. I like to see pictures, but I don't like snow.
We have S. Taylor here from Manitoba, Canada.
Hello,
lots of Canadian.
S. Taylor. All right.
Hi, Darlene. Darlene says hi.
Hi, Darlene. I'm just going to lay these on my lap and do one at a time, and I'm going to push these through because that's how I do my binding. One on top, blah, blah, blah. Same as always. Caddy quarter seam. Make sure my stitch length is good, and it is. I'm just going to sew these. Oh, look at that.
Hi, Linda. Linda says hi.
Hi, Linda. Welcome, friends. While everybody's joining, what are we working on today? I'm binding. What are you doing?
Jim says the notifications just came in. It's slow. Hi, Joyce. Joyce
and
says
I made
hi.
it a half an hour early, like always, so
Hi,
that you
Jim.
get 2 dings. I get 2 dings on a half an hour ready. For most channels, if it's scheduled, I get a half an hour before and then right at the time.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, Ellen. Who was before that?
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Judy.
So Becca's on. She's working on a nap. Hi, Becca.
Hi, Becca. If you're working on a nap, maybe you should be closing your eyes.
Hi, June. June says hi.
Oh, wait, you got to keep them open. That darn CIA computer you got to watch at all times, huh?
Yeah.
Making sure all us quilters are getting our seams straight. I'm glad you all could join me today while I make binding and attach binding.
Well, Darlene is actually sewing today. She's making swap blocks.
Ooh, for the T-quilt swap.
Kim said earlier she was making something for her hubby, I think, if I can find it. I don't know.
Kim doesn't have a hubby. Unless it's a different Kim.
I can't find it. She said something way earlier on what she was doing.
Ah, okay.
I don't remember. Maybe that was someone else.
I need chapstick. Did any of you like lick your lips a lot or bite your lips when you're sewing, like concentrating really hard? I know I've watched Missouri Star Quilt Company, and Jenny Doan, she bites on her bottom lip when she's sewing. I have dry lips all the time, so I require chapstick, and then I consistently always lick my lips and dry them out more. Isn't that weird? Like
Linda just finished a pin cushion
Yeah.
for her daughter.
a pink what?
Pin cushion.
Pin cushion. Ooh.
Yes. Becca
don't-
says, I know it's a brutal job, but someone's got to do it. They're spying
Yeah.
on all of us. It's tough out there, huh? Hi, Shelly. Shelly says hi.
Well, if you should be napping, you should be napping, Miss Becca. I know you were up late last night.
Hi, feisty lady. She just finished her sewing room floor. Now she needs to wait for the hubby's next day off for sewing desks to be brought in.
Ew.
Okay, Kim is waiting on a pizza. That's what Kim's doing.
Making me hungry, even though I just ate a ham sandwich.
Okay, it was Diane that was working on something for the hubby. Sorry, not Kim. I got it wrong.
Okay.
I knew it was one of them.
One bad thing about long nails, you can't pick up rulers very well.
Yes, Darlene's working on piece swap. And Nita says to Becca that Becca's trying to crack the quilter's code.
Yeah, she is.
Hi, Suburban. Suburban is listening and making
Suburban.
food. I'm not going to mention it because then we're all going to be hungry. People mentioning what kind of food they're doing.
Right.
Hi, Billy.
Hello, Billy.
Kathleen says, me too, Tiff. I bite my lip off and my tongue. Off my tongue. Sorry, I bite my lip or tip of my tongue.
It's weird. We all have these like weird things that we do when we're sewing. And when we're not sewing, I don't do anything weird when I'm not sewing, I don't think.
Hi, Regine. Regine says
Hi,
hi.
Regine. So I'm just cutting off my corners of my binding. I made sure to put you guys back far enough so you can actually see what I'm doing today.
Hi, Wendy.
Because there's so much binding here. Hi, Wendy.
Wendy's putting on her Bonnie Hunter mystery quilt top together. Just 4 more rows to go.
Oh, almost. It's always nice when we're like almost done. Like right now, binding is the last thing to. Oh, it's not the last thing because I didn't make a tag.
I was going to just say that. You have to do a tag still. Duana's working on the brown goose quilt.
Oh, what do I want to do for a tag? I'll cut off some of this right here.
Hi, Brenda. Brenda says hi.
Hi, Brenda. I think I'll just cut some of this off at the end because I know I have plenty. And I will have Scotty give me the other
Hi,
sewing
Suzanne.
machine so that I can monogram while he presses.
Hi, Suzanne.
Let's see if this is even wide enough for a tag. I don't know if that's not. I'm going to grab something else, but you can wait for a second. I need something
Well,
else
I'm over here now,
for
so.
a tag. Can you give me the tag box, which is directly behind you? Just put it up here for a second. That's fine right there. The tag box is the center top one. Center top. Yep.
It's the center?
Top. Yep.
Top.
I need a tag, my friends. Oh, look, I have one that already says Tiffany Groff Quilting Designs. I just need to finish sewing it. Look at that. It's nice that I already keep this stuff cut and some of it's already done, and I just need black thread, which is already up here. Look at that. So you know how to do this, right?
Elena's doing a quilting design for Star Block. Jim needs to trim his swap blocks. He almost forgot.
So I'm going to trim off all
Hi,
the
Brenda. Brenda says
dog
hi.
ears. Hi, Brenda. I'm gonna trim off all the dog ears real quick, and then we're going to have Scott pass me. Actually, I don't even need a pedal. We can unplug it. Don't need a pedal.
Do you want me to unplug it?
Nope. Oh yeah, unplug the pedals. The white cord on the back. I'm just chopping off the dog ears real quick.
I don't want to be in the camera.
I have to make me a tag still, so, because I totally forgot that. And I have to add a tag.
Judy is working on Canadian quilt blocks.
Like the Canadian flag symbol, or
it
like...
has maple leaves, buffalo poppies, RCMP on a horse.
Oh, okay. Just getting rid of the dog ears, so when Scott presses this, it'll go easy.
And the neighbor's cars are beeping. A lot.
Yeah. That's the hurry up and find the alarm button sound. That's kind of funny. All right, here's some binding. Remember, pressing it. Press those to one side, like that, and then just fold.
Which side?
Any side. All right. Let's put these in the garbage. And grab this wonderful little machine here. Because it doesn't even need a cord. It just needs thread. And a thread spool thingy that doesn't even have a, I could have just set it down on there. See what happens when I forget things? I make it come
Callie
from
Girl
behind
says
there.
hi. Hi,
Hello.
Callie Girl.
That's Gia, right?
It's Gia from California. Glad
Yes.
I caught you live, she said.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. I need to get a black bobbin,
Hi, Beverly. Beverly says hi.
which is behind me in my little tray. So this is my Brother SQ9285. It does not, is it not even plugged in? Nope.
Hi, Carol. Carol says hi.
Hi, Carol. I'm going to bring you guys in so you can watch the monogramming. How's that sound? In 2 seconds, I got to plug it in first. No. Okay. So we are going to come in and watch monogramming, but I am also going to unplug you and come over here.
Darlene wants to know, she says, I'm interested in the Quilter's Apothecary rulers you mentioned last week. Can you tell me the ones you're interested in? That would help her, thank you. She says, I'll send you an email, no hurry.
Yeah, just send me an email. Okay. I'm going behind you
sorry.
because I'm giving everyone a frontal view today of monogramming. Because I can. Sorry for the dings and stuff, guys. I'm tripping over everything. You guys hooked up here. All right, let's make sure that the view is good.
Hi, Lori. Lori's going through fabric. She's going to try to organize.
All right, so this is the best we're going to do for this whole monogramming and how it works, okay? So, first off, we don't need that. We also don't need this thread.
Hi, Tom.
I already pulled that thread through.
Maxine says hi.
Hi, Max.
She says, I love you. Sorry to everyone she can't make a video with you yesterday. She's been feeling under the weather lately.
Okay, so we need a black bobbin, which I should have one in
Mary
here.
Jane says hi. Hi, Mary Jane.
With not enough on it. Darn. Well, I don't want to start stitching and then it run out. Because that was not enough. So I'm going to roll me a quick bobbin on here. These ones hopefully go pretty quick. Where's my start button?
I don't know.
So you don't need a foot pedal for this machine. So if you lose your foot pedal, you can still work. You just got to remember to press start and stop. So it is rolling a bobbin, as you can see up here at the top. I'm going to step it, snip it off, load it into the bobbin tray with my always coming out towards my right hand. Slide it through that bobber. Do you like how I say that? Because I don't even know a word for that. We're going to grab my little tag, and this is called the Carpenter Star, so I'm definitely going to need a piece of paper to write on so that everything is spelled correctly. This is my only machine that I can use the threader, and I know I actually know how. Oops. If I can get it to go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to get a piece of paper that's blank, hopefully, from my paper pile over here. There we go.
Your hairy child is really into this. He's really watching.
So here's a piece of paper, and I want to put this on alphabet, and I want to put... This is definitely, it's a carpenter's wheel, but everybody calls it a Carpenter Star. So I'm going to call it a Carpenter Star.
Hubby's in bed watching a Chuck Norris movie while I watch tonight. He got his chair back. He's in bed now. What Chuck Norris movie? Some of us are Chuck Norris fans around here. We're
okay, so
now.
I start by writing Carpenter Star, right? So now that way I can just go by the letters that I'm going to put here, the corresponding numbers. So I'm going to find my C, which is 3. So I'm just going to put 0, 3, and then A is 0, 1, and then R is 1, 8, P is 16,
Yeah, let me read them to you then.
E is 05,
Tiffany?
yeah, in a second, N is 1, 4, T is 20, E is 5.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi,
Teresa says
Teresa.
I made it.
And R is 18. So that's all my numbers that I need to put in Carpenter,
Hi,
which
Pat.
is quite simple. And then Star
Daddy's
is
working on a sailboat quilt. She
1,
went
9,
to class with Jenny Joan in
2,
2015.
0, 0, 1, and R is 1, 8. And then I also, because I already have the Tiffany Groff quilting designs on here, I want to put 2021. So 2, 0, 2, 1 are the numbers that I need. So I'm going to find 33, 31, 33, and 32.
Hi, Barbara.
And then
Barbara's putting binding on today. Did not press.
And I am
That's
gonna
not a smart thing to do. And now taking it out. Oh no, she's taking out her binding.
put it on this side, and I'm
She forgot to
also
press it.
gonna put it back some so that it's kind of equal right here in case I need to cut any excess of this tag off. I put my foot down. I'm gonna leave it there while I enter in my numbers. So I'm hoping that you guys can see. We're gonna zoom in on that real quick so you could see how this works.
Do you want me to read you numbers?
Can you see? Oh my goodness, it really zoomed. Mind that, guys. Right there. Should that be good?
Goodness, I mean, long enough.
Yes, it's plenty long.
Are you sure?
Oops. Be nice if nothing was falling. So I'm going to start changing these numbers as to what my number on my little piece of paper is. That way I don't have to look up here no more. So I want 3. And then I'm going to press add.
Okay.
So 3 is now in there. Now I'm going to press 1. So we're going to, change this to 1, add it. Change this to 18, add it. Change it to 16, add it. So I have 4 now. Now we're going to go to the 5th one, which is 5, and 14, and 20, and then 5, and then 18. So Carpenter should have 9. I should have 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know that's there. Let's press the start button, which is this button right here, and let it type out. And I'm pretty sure you can't even see that. Can you aim it down here, please?
You want me to turn it down?
Yes.
I can't. Why can't I move the thing? I don't like this. Why can't we use the good one? It's glitching. It's clear, but it's glitching. Hi, Bonnie. Bonnie says she's sorry she's late. Don't worry, Bonnie.
You're fine. All right, so Carpenter has now typed out. So if I turn this, you guys can see. Now I'm just going to manually space it. Usually I do the underscore and then pick it out, but I don't feel like it. And then I'm going to come back up here. Is it right there?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's glitching. Stop. Yeah. No,
Now I'm going to delete everything so that I can write star, which is 19, 20, 1, and 18. So you can even check them by pressing this button right here, and it'll
Bonnie says to tell you
check
thank
your
you
numbers
for your help today.
You're welcome. See, so it shows all my numbers, and then when I'm ready, I just press start.
I have to move it back down there again, or are we good?
Yeah, you can turn it back down.
Well, then switch to the other one that works. This one's a pain, and then they get moved all over the place. Anyway, it was a good tripod, Tiffy.
This is the good tripod.
If it was up to me, this one would be in the trash, but okay.
This just gets loosened so that this can go up and down with ease. I tighten it so we can't knock it. So again, now star is wrote out.
If it was up to me, we would use the good one.
And now I'm going to snip it because I don't need that row anymore. So it says Carpenter Star. And now I'm going to put my 2021 down here. I'm going to try to center it. I'm going to get rid of my numbers. You guys don't need to see that part now because you already know what I'm doing. So I'm going to put in 33.
You don't want me to go back up to the numbers?
31, because I'm done in 2 seconds. 33 okay. And 32. Now I'm going to press start. And 2021 is now on there, and it looks really crooked for some strange reason.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know how that happened. But oh well, I'm leaving it. I'm not going to change it because this is not a...
The twos look off. What's wrong with the twos?
I don't know. It was stretching maybe. So if I have that problem, I actually do this. Let me put it to a straight stitch. And we're going to drop my needle down. No. I'm just going to leave it. No, I'm not going to leave it. I'm going to drop my needle down right here. Take a stitch forward.
Having an all-night sewing session. Her body's on the
forward.
USA clock now.
And now take a stitch back. Take a stitch back. Take a stitch forward.
Gia says, I never would have thought to do this. Thanks for the idea, Tiff.
And I can't go backwards. There we go, right there.
Tell Penny what you're doing. She wants to know what she missed.
I'm monogramming. Now let's see if that looks like a 1.
Hi, Terry.
I mean a 2. A better 2. That looks like a better 2. It's longer. Looks kind of dumb, but whatever. That 2 is now longer. It's all messed up. I'm going to leave it.
Don't want to pick it out and just do an actual, I don't know, straight line there? I don't know. That's up to you.
I don't know what happened. Sometimes that happens. This thing is very weird. It probably wasn't catching the fabric correctly or something. I don't know. So now I need to pick all that out. The thicker one is over here. I'm just going to leave it. I don't care because nobody ever reads these tags anyway. So
it is a sail quilt. That's on you though. It's your quilt.
I don't care. Everyone can see that it's 2021. I can see that it's
Yeah.
2021.
No one really reads the tags, I guess.
All right, so I'm just going to put the camera back where it was now, and I'm
Am I
gonna
supposed to be
pick these
doing
out.
something else here?
Yeah, folding it in half and ironing. But I'm
How do I
faster
do
at
that
that.
with
All
it
right,
being
guys,
so
we're
long?
gonna unzoom.
It's hard to do when it's super long.
Okay, and I'm gonna take you back to your spot. Going for a ride. And your Cricut. 2 seconds when this is plugged in. Scissors. Bam. I'm done with that. And we're gonna turn this machine off. Pick it up out of the way.
I could move on the machine while you do this.
No, it's fine. It's already done.
Okay, because this
Grab
is not...
that. Take this. And plug this back in for you guys. All right. There we go. Should be good now. There. Okay. Now we should be good. Now I just gotta walk by it somehow. You want to know how it's easier?
One from the other side.
Going from the other side.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You didn't have to turn that.
It's fine. It works just the same. Hold on, guys. I'm showing Scott something real quick to make this go faster. When it's folded down, stick your thumb in here.
Yeah, going from the
Finger.
left-handed. I'm right-handed, so that's, I could have told you this. Well, if we're going to do it together, then here, I will help you fold as you go.
That doesn't work for me.
Oh, well, it would have worked for me. There's a few chairs. Never mind.
So you know how to do this? You can do it. While I unpick, I mean.
Let's go. Go, go, go. Yes, I know how to do it.
All right.
All the time. Just...
Throw that out of the way.
Hi, Judy. Judy
Throw
says
that
hi.
out of the way. Hello. Oh, I need that. What am I doing? All right. I'm going to finish picking all this out now. So all I do is like pick the connecting threads in between the letters, and then snip them so that way it looks a little bit cleaner. And I clip them right up to the letter or number or whatever it is that I've typed out. And it's really, you know what I have, thanks to Becca, where did I put it? Right here. My little Tula snips. Let's see if these work better for this. They should, because they're super duper sharp and pointy. I was going to put them out in the at the long arm on a lanyard, so that I can do this out there for the snipping threads on the long arm.
Up to her.
The cat is trying to eat the binding, just so you guys know.
Well, no, you had to move it to the other side, so now it's coming in all upside down. That's the problem.
All right.
He's trying to eat it when I moved it.
So I'm just
But
snipping.
you moved it, so I had to move it back.
I don't know if these little snips are supposed to be used this way, or if they're meant for something else.
I imagine you use them however you like, my love. I don't think Becca's going to mind as long as you're using them.
They're really cute, though. They're like, well, you guys have seen the Tula stuff. It's very, very, very shiny. Shiny.
There you go.
It's probably meant for like something. English paper piecing, maybe. This is the part that takes so long.
How long is this ironing board?
64 inches.
It's over 5 feet.
Alright.
So this is how many feet of binding? This is well over 10 feet. Is this 20, 30 feet? Wow.
Yeah, but you got to think of the whole entire circumference of the quilt.
That's a lot.
So if the quilt is, say, 90 across by 90 down, you got to times 90 by 4. That's how many inches you need
Yeah, I know how to do.
of binding. Any comments?
Not that I see. Since
You guys are just watching
they
me
said
pick.
hi. Well, Brenda says hi.
Hello,
Judy said
Brenda.
hi, and Brenda said hi, and Annie said hi. Annie
Hi,
Ann.
Brenda.
Auntie
June,
Ann,
Auntie
sorry.
Ann.
Finally caught the show live, she says.
Yay. I'm picking right now.
Why don't you tell them that you had 100 people on last night?
Last night I
Talk to
had
them about
100
that.
people.
First ever.
First time ever on a live stream. Saturday night might just be my night. Just kidding.
Well, isn't it normally T's night?
Yeah.
We just did it one time out of the blue.
Yep.
That's when
So,
Maxine was supposed to come
Yeah,
over.
because
She
Maxine was
wasn't
supposed to
feeling
be
good.
here yesterday, but she wasn't. That's probably why everyone came. Because they were wanting to see Maxine, but she's sick. Alright, so now it says Tiffany Groff Quilting Designs on one side, Carpenter Star and 2021 on the other. Now I'm going to shrink this thing down a little bit because it's kind of big. I always oversize these tags. So I'm going to cut out, oh, there it is, about a ½ an inch away from the writing on this side. And then make sure that this side is ½ an inch away from the writing, and it is. Just trimming that side up. And then I'm going to cut about 3/4 of an inch away from the bottom of the last writing, and they should be equal. Yes. So 3/4 of an inch from the bottom of the last writing. And now I'm going to right sides together it, wrong sides out, and I'm going to sew it. On the sides. Lining it up. So 1/4 inch seam. Go to the other side. So a 1/4 inch seam.
Kim said last time was good.
And then I'm going to take and snip away the corners. Why am I doing that? Because when I fold this in like this and poke my little corners out using whatever tool I have next to me that's got a poker and flatten it, then I have, after it's pressed, a nice sharp pointed tag. So can you give that a little press?
Yeah. Someone over here is attacking your 30 feet of stuff, just so you know.
Yep. All right. Pin away. That goes there. This is garbage pile. I'm just going to throw it in this pile right here because I don't care right now. Put my Tula snips back. I'll just hang them right there. How about that? Put these ones back. And while I'm waiting on Scott, I'm going to get all this ready for my scrap bin because I don't want the salvages on it. And I use all these.
When it is done.
Um,
CJ, come untangle your brother. He's being a pain.
I'm going to get these ready for my scrap bin of half square
CJ.
triangles. Because
Well, he's being a pain. Hurry. Hurry. He's pulling all this, and I'm trying to iron this.
that way they could get put away and sewn next time. See how anal I am about my scraps? Like, I seriously have issues,
He
guys.
just yanked the crap out of this, honey, so I don't know how well the ironing is on the other end. He had it tied around him
Wonderful.
and ran off into the hallway. It was quite funny. We should have had the camera on him. He's going to become the
Trash
show.
my room mascot.
Yeah, he's going to become the mascot of the show, yeah. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi,
Bonnie
Bonnie.
says hi.
Hello, everybody that's
Tammy is
joining.
watching on TV and a phone because she can't comment on the TV. She says
Yeah,
the
that
scissors
kinda
are
sucks.
for embroidery, she thinks.
Well, if they are, technically what I just did is considered a form of embroidery. It's called monogramming, which is a form of embroidery. So
Heather says bring a cat toy. This is his toy. He plays with all
Yeah.
Tiff's fabric.
anything that's on the floor, at least, like
Okay, here you
strings
go.
and
I
stuff.
don't know where you want it all.
Oh, this needs to be crisper than that. That's too. It's gonna get caught under the machine. You need to let the iron sit on it, or lots of steam.
Well, I'm not going over the whole thing again
I
because
will
he
then.
attacked it.
I will then.
He's the one that was attacking it, honey. I
It
told you.
needs to be crisp. So I'm going to show you guys the binding, just so you know, for your future binding needs to be crisp, or else your machine, if you're machine stitching it, the loose end, which I'll show you in 2 seconds, will flip up, and then you'll end up sewing it with a fold in it, and you do not want that. That is definitely something we need to avoid. So let me throw
How's
this.
the rest of it? Is it just that one spot?
No, it's the whole thing. It looks pretty loose. So you can see Mr. Scott's pressing right here. It's not really tight. It needs to be so squished down that it looks like one solid piece of fabric. And this is a pretty loose press. So it needs to be tighter. So I'm going to run this whole thing across the machine, or across the iron real quick. Watch out.
Kathleen says she don't have the nearest mini scraps, but I certainly have Ziploc bags with every little piece saved. And then Jim asked, did you start trimming scraps for the big box yet?
No, I have not yet.
If you use the other iron, if you're going to be annoying with it, that's annoying. You do that.
I need lots of steam.
Well, then use the other one.
Lots of steam.
That one's more steamy than the other one, if you ask me, but you don't seem to like that one.
So we're going to give that a second to heat up, and then I'm going to go over this whole thing with lots of steam. And while that's doing that, I'm going to bring the quilt over here.
To iron this. Let me iron this thing you want.
I'm going to find a bottom, which is any side. Also going to close the blade and put it out of the way. That's
Ellen
a smart
says,
idea.
says she had to use her daughter's account to chat. She says they both have the same name.
Oh, he has the tag. I need the tag.
Yes, I just ironed it. You said you wanted it ironed.
All right, so I'm going to put the tag on here real quick, down at the bottom corner.
Heather says when I press her binding, that she tends to fold over and then kind of roll it. It keeps the kids and the cats out of it.
Yeah.
Hi, Linda. Linda says hi.
Hello.
What? You what?
So I sewed the tag on so that it's not going anywhere, and then the binding will get sewed on around it. So that is now attached. And now I'm going to press this real quick, this binding, as fast as I can. And I guess while I'm pressing it, Scott could hold up the quilt so that you guys could see it. Or do you want to wait?
You just did?
Oh
This
yeah,
one?
he could start holding up my client's quilt
Well, yeah,
and
you
show you
told them you
guys.
were going to show them how to do more of it. Remember, with me rolling things, and you never did. So they want to see the whole thing. Goofy. This is one they want to see. That one they can see when it's done. This one they wanted to see all this stuff. Hi, Sharon. Sharon says hi.
Hi, Sharon.
This is the one you guys want to see, right? See how she did the middle and everything?
I didn't trim it. It's not being trimmed because I had to
this is
ask
too
her
close.
something about it. So instead of trimming it, I'm going to just leave it alone for her.
Hi, Brenda. Brenda says hi.
Most of the time I trim quilts if people want me to, but I didn't this time because I was going to ask her a question before it's trimmed.
Heather says pretty. As Taylor says
You
beautiful.
can hold it up to the screen so they can see the quilting.
That's what I'm gonna do. Kathleen says, damn, her like it. Ellen says that's one beautiful quilt. Gonna try and hold it up here in front of you guys better. Ugh. Without knocking over microphones and everything. See if I can accomplish much. You can see closer up on how she did that middle maybe. Hope the lighting comes in good because my hand's kind of covering the light. Hope you guys could see that pretty good. You're getting a lot of love it's. Love the purples. Gorgeous. Love it. So pretty. Amazing. Love the colors. You're getting high fives and hands clapping. That's so beautiful.
And the only thing I did was quilt it.
Gorgeous. Yeah, she did the quilting.
The quilting.
The other lady did all the purples and the colors and the design. Tiff did the quilting, but it is very beautiful, yes. We have talented quilters all around.
My client wanted it loosely quilted, not heavy. So that is as loose as a custom job of that as possible that I can do.
But still, all the ruler work and everything you did was still quite complex. My love, just because it was quilted loose doesn't mean you didn't do amazing work. You hear me?
Yep.
Am I folding this up to your high standards?
Just throw it over there.
Well, look.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Ellen says the owner did a wonderful job too. Yep.
Yes.
The stitches you did are great, says Kim. Yep, she's coming to pick it up tomorrow, and I think she will be quite pleased.
She always is, so it's okay.
Okay, the monster's back in here, so I will occupy him.
Almost done, friends. Almost done. Literally on the last of it.
They can see you. You're partly in the screen.
Okay.
As you move to that side anyway, to the one side.
Lots of steam. Lots of steam. And
You're almost done. You're right at the end. Goodness, it took me all day to do that. And you're like right there.
I know, I had to readjust a couple spots too. That's okay. You will get the binding down and be trained perfectly at it soon enough. All right. All my binding is now complete and nice and super duper duper flat, like it's one piece of fabric.
Heather says you can tell the swing in the binding, LOL, that you're almost done.
All right. So now I attach it to the front.
Penny says I can't use the Juki threader either. It's quicker to just thread it.
Yep, I know. I've never been able to get it. I don't know why. I don't know what the secret is, but I've never been able to do it.
Your quilting complements her design.
Yes.
Perfectly.
Yes, it does. It looks really good. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that my chingamabobber metal thing
I'm sorry.
is nice.
Sorry, I just
I'm also going to keep some hanging. I'm going to make sure that my binding's raw side is sticking out towards away from the quilt. And I'm going to stick it on here and sew a 1/4 inch seam all the way around the whole entire quilt until I get to up here, and then yeah. Why am I sewing it to the front? Undo. I just confused myself because I don't know how, but I just did. I do not sew binding on the back.
Patty says I have to live up to my nickname, Iron Man. I guess I failed at that one today, huh, honey?
That's okay.
Ellen says you've done a wonderful job with the quilting. I love it very much. Hi, Sharon. Sharon says hi. The colors in your quilts are beautiful. Jim says my brother threader is a eye saver.
Some machines have automatic threaders too, where it like just automatically does it somehow.
Kathleen says, I pray I didn't block anyone. I hit the screen and it went schizo. Hi, Sarah. Sarah says hi.
Hello. I already made my first mistake of today.
That's okay. I always say mistakes are good. That way you get to teach them how to fix the mistakes when they make them.
Yeah. Wow. I never sew my binding onto the front, and I don't know what I was just thinking right now. Distracted.
Patty says she binds like you now, back first. And see, it was my fault because I screwed up the binding anyway. So it's not your fault.
Me.
Yes, I distracted you. So see, that was my fault. It wasn't yours anyway. I'm sorry.
All right, let's try that again. Except now.
I screwed up your mojo.
All right. Stitch right over those same stitches. There we go. This is the correct way for me.
Auntie Ann says I broke the threader on 2 machines. I have no idea how.
Interesting. And I'm using Glide, the color mint, which is a little bitter. It's a little bitter greener.
Just a little bitter.
than the bluer of the binding.
Just a little bitter.
But they blend perfectly together. It's the color I quilted the quilt with, so.
Just a little bitter.
My English is not very Englishy today.
That's okay. We still love you.
So I thought I would tell you guys, I have set myself a goal this year, and I need you guys to help me get there.
What's your goal?
5,000 subscribers.
Oh,
I'm serious. 5,000 subscribers, 2021. Let's get Tiffy to 5,000 subscribers.
You sound like all
in
them other
2021.
people.
I'm not
Stop.
trying to sound like other people. I just set myself a goal. Letting everybody know that's my goal. I'm only saying it this time.
Okay.
So make sure that you share with your quilty friends. Get more people to find my videos. And now that I name my videos, it's going a little bit better.
Your real goal is to do a bag a week, was what you're supposed to. That's right.
That isn't happening right
Brenda
now.
says I took my Juki threader off. I can see better when I free motion.
That works. All this junk in the way.
Yeah.
I went too far right here on my, like, I'm really having issues today. This should be named the I'm having issues quilt.
Is there something else I can do to actually help since I didn't do the binding very well?
You're good. All right.
Since I wasn't much of a help earlier.
You're fine. All right. Turn, drop needle, stitch. Turn whole quilt. And the cool part is this quilt has a bag with the same colors in it.
Tim says my Topaz has the automatic threader and I love it. My Daisy doesn't and I miss it when I sew on that one.
This one does not.
Ellen says, yay, my goal is to get 1,000. That's awesome. You got a target goal. You got
Target
this.
goal. It should happen.
Hi, Vicky. Vicky says good evening.
I think I'm at like 2,674 or something like that. I don't know. Something like that.
Well, Ellen and Teresa and Sobecca and anyone else that have channels, you guys can put your channels on here and do a plug or however that works. Right, Tiffany?
Put your link
Yes, put your link. Is that what it's called?
so that everybody can see it. And if you can't do your own because you're not a moderator will kindly do it for you if they can, depending on what kind of device they're on.
I don't know how to do that for you guys. So
He doesn't
one of
know
the
how to
others
do it,
will.
and I have to show him. And I haven't done that yet.
Patty says it should be no problem for you to get to 5,000. Well, thank you, Patty. We're glad you have faith. Hopefully our new internet will help out.
Yeah, hopefully the lighting and the internet and the clearer quality video will change how quick that happens, hopefully.
Judy says wish she had someone like me to help her. She has no one to help her. Well, Tiff didn't used to. I didn't used to help her much, but now she does. So you never know, Judy, what will happen. Teresa says I would like 100,000 by the end of the year. LOL. If you dream big.
I don't have big dreams. No,
Well, you go, Teresa.
that's not going to happen for me. Not doubting myself. I like the small, I could only imagine what it's going to be like if I ever did hit, like, say even 20,000 and 5,000 people of that 20,000 people are on every Sunday's live stream. Could you imagine we'd never be able to talk to each other? Like, it's hard. It's hard to have bigger, the number gets bigger and you don't see it all. And even with my help reading for me,
Yeah, I would never be able to keep up with them.
he wouldn't be able to keep up. There would be no personalization left with that many subscribers.
Then people would feel left out and feel that I'm picking favorites because I only read comments here and there because I can never keep up, and then I would feel bad because I don't like to play favorites at all.
So yeah, it would be hard. If someone was doing it by themselves, that's why those big channels that go live, the non quilting related ones, even they don't even read their comments. Every once in a while they'll say something because they'll see one comment pop up on their screen, but most of the time they don't read comments. They just go live and do their thing.
Bonnie said she was going to ask why the front of the quilt.
Yeah,
So she caught it too.
I was having a brain fart.
Jim says his daughter helped iron today. That's the most help he had in forever. That's
That's
awesome,
great,
Jim.
though. That's great.
Yeah, Diane says, how are you going to keep up? I'd get lost.
Yeah,
exactly. Teresa says, really,
since
I'm happy
I'm a
right where I
live
am.
streamer, it makes it very hard to think about that many people, 20,000, but
Teresa says
5,000
she's happy
people
right
is
where
fine.
she's at. So that's good. We're happy where we're at. Right, Tiff? At
yes,
least I am, anyway.
I need more watch hours though, therefore I need more subscribers
Oh,
to pay for our internet.
is that
So,
what
If
it
we
is?
get to 5,000 subscribers, it should hopefully give us enough to pay for our monthly internet bill.
Well, gee, we never paid for our old internet bill, and now that it's skyrocketed, they're never gonna. It's just gonna be something that you do for fun. I mean,
It's always been something I do for fun.
I
That's what
know.
YouTube has always been.
I know. Jim says they're the channels that only read super chats. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I don't want to make people feel like they have to give us money in order to be heard. That's not right.
There are people with goals. And there are people like me who kind of have goals, but not really. Because I'm a simple person. And I like the simple things in life. And I already got all the things I need anyway.
Hi, Keisha. Keisha
Hello.
came from Sobecca. She loves
Ooh.
quilting videos. She's currently working on a gentleman flannel quilt for her husband. And she learns so much from watching what others do.
Well, welcome.
Judy asks again, how many subscribers do you have?
Huh?
How many subscribers do you have? Judy asks.
2,674, I think it was the last time I looked at it.
Oh, Vicky, don't worry about your memory. We all have memory issues.
Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bonnie. You know you don't have to do stuff like that. Just saying. We're gonna read your comments no matter what. You don't have to do that. Like Jim was just commented.
Yeah.
Hi, Patty.
Hello. Just binding today for everybody that's joining, and I'll hold the whole thing up when I'm completed. Whew. Why do I feel like I'm like super duper out of breath and I'm really not doing much?
Valley fever.
I really think this. I'm getting to the point, guys, out there. You guys know that I have valley fever. I have valley fever for life. It is never going to go away. So relapses are going to be common. And guess what? I'm really starting to think that's what these problems are, because like in the beginning of last year, if you guys remember, well, actually it was like a couple months into last year, I was always out of breath, tired. I couldn't even come on live stream. That's happening again. I'm getting out of breath after barely doing anything at all. It's horrible. I'm so fatigued too. I just want to sleep all day, every day, which is what it was like before. So annoying.
Patty says, thankful for your friendly company while she has dinner and starting to sew.
Ooh, fun.
Teresa's so happy she finally found the right color for the mouth. Yippee.
She what?
For the mouth. She finally found the right color for the mouth. Yippee.
Oh, Teresa, her art quilt.
Oh.
And don't forget, if you guys are new to my channel and don't know, there is also a group. It's in the description below every video. It's called Tiffany's Quilting Live Community Quilting Group. And you can join that and share the projects you're working on with me and everybody else that's in the group. It's a private group, so you don't have to worry about family members accidentally seeing their presence in advance. You can get advice on things that you're curious about, or so on and so forth like that. You can ask questions if you're new to something, or if you think a colorway doesn't look right to you, take a picture and post it, and maybe everyone else can help you if the colorway looks correct. And I'm an honest enough person to tell you if it looks like crap or not.
Yes, you're very honest.
I mean, if you want my opinion, I'm giving it to you. That's my opinion. So, just letting you know. Don't worry, I don't actually say that to people. But I do give you my honest opinion. So just remember, there's that. You guys can I also share what I can of things I've done, still photos on that group, as well as on Instagram, which is in the link below. I'm not as on top of it with Instagram as I am with the Facebook group, but I do share still photos of things. I mean,
Judy
after all, this is my quilting life.
Judy says she remembers you doing lives from your bed. Remember
Yeah,
that?
that's what I was doing when I was sick, was lives from my bed with my hand sewing, which I haven't been doing at all lately. I sewed 2 blocks by hand like 3 weeks ago, and I haven't done any since. I've been slowly working on them. And when I say slowly, I mean slower than a turtle walks across the street.
Teresa asks, she says, don't you watch my videos, Scott? LOL.
He didn't today, because I went outside to have a smoke, and then I made lunch and sat in bed and was watching while I was eating lunch, which
I only
wasn't
watch
even
his
typing.
stuff when Tiffany's watching it, and that's still not all the time.
Yeah,
I
he
only
watches
watch
when
his
I'm
here
on
and
the
there.
computer, or when I'm on the computer, when I'm on the TV, or if I'm sitting somewhere and I have the phone just on and loud to annoy him.
Jim saw on Animal Planet that dogs can get valley fever too.
Yep,
I
they
did not know
can. Dogs, horses, cats, any animal can get it.
Ellen remembers you sewing from your bed and hand sewing.
Yeah.
Suburban says she only joins private groups now because her family stalks her on Facebook.
That's funny. Well, I made the group private because I like to share things before they're done for family and friends too. So it keeps them from seeing it. I used to share all of my projects on my personal Facebook, and I think my family and friends were getting annoyed because it was all about quilting all the time. So that's when I said, you know what, since I am a YouTuber, I might as well have my own YouTube group.
Well, see you later, Gia. You have fun. Gia has to go get some things. She says have fun
Okay,
quilting and
Gia.
chatting. And
See ya.
hi, Lisa. Lisa says hi.
Hi, Lisa. Come right to here.
Sharon says honest opinion is best. We all learn every day.
Okay, so now I'm going to do my normal where I trim, cut, and sew. So I'm going to make a straight line right here with my starter. I'm going to take my leftover, which is not very much. Look at that. Not very much. I'm going to take my 2.5 inch ruler because I know this is a 2.5 inch strip because that's where I got it from, was my 2.5 inch strip drawer. I'm going to flatten this out, lay that ruler there. I'm also going to flatten this out because you can end up with bumps and lumps in your binding if you don't pay attention and do it correctly. And now, once those are lined up, hold that bottom ruler down, take my piece right here, my scissors, and just cut, bam, just like that. And sometimes I snip away like 1/8 of an inch, but this time I really don't have to snip away much because it came out really straight. So that's a plus. And then this just goes in my scrap binding and or back into my, string pieces. So now I'm just going to put these right sides together. So I'm going to take the top one. For those that are curious, that top, I'm going to put it right side up first. So I'm just picking the opening, laying it like this in front of me, facing up. Then the bottom one, I'm going to open it, and that's facing down in the L position on top of that top one. I'm just going to line them up and sew them through the machine. And
Bonnie said earlier she knows what it's like to do something and don't have money to do it. She had a little more this month and loves to watch you do your work. You are worth it, she said.
I know why everybody has money this month. Stimulus. I already heard a few people say, a couple days ago I was watching something. Yep, I spent it all. I got so much fabric, my husband's going to kill me.
Let's not go down that road. Good night, Brenda. Brenda's going to sleep.
Good night, Brenda.
Bonnie,
all right, so I'm just sewing from corner to corner.
Another Bonnie Baker, says she instant messaged you today about something and you wrote her back instantly and helped her solve her problem. She said, how awesome is that?
Yep, if you guys ever have any questions or concerns, you guys can write. I'm not as fast as email as I am with messengers. Any kind of like messengers of some sort. I get back to most of my messages right away. Email is not as fast. It could be, but I'm just so slow on it. So before I cut anything away, I'm just going to open it up like this and go, oh, okay, they're sewn together properly. Snip away 1/4 inch away from the seam. Just like that. And then I'm going to finger press this just one way or another.
Good night, Joyce.
Good night, Joyce. Everything's nice. Now that's done. I'm going to put my little chingamabobber magnetic thingy right back here, and I'm going to start sewing about 1 inch above where I ended off, change my stitch length back to where I had it, and also I'm going to finger this seam better. There we go. Holding the end, sewing all the way to where I started.
I'm not sure what Patty is talking about. She asked if you would make a 1 or 2 minute video on this. I sew it backwards every time, she says.
I have a couple videos that show me doing it up close. You just have to look at find one of my videos that has binding and fast forward till I get to that part. There's lots of videos that show it. The only other thing I can do is try to make another one in the future. I haven't done any videos where I have to edit. because I don't have an editor right now, an editing program. So I've kind of been bypassing that by just doing live streams lately. So as soon as I put an editor on my phone, and I can start doing that again. All right, let's flip the darn
Terry
thing
says
over.
you're speedy on Messenger. Kathleen says she remade her small ironing board today, and she was a hooker. Felt great. Not sure what she's talking about there.
I have no idea either.
Not sure what you meant there, Kathleen, but...
All right, so now I'm just going to flip this to the front and do my norm, where I take this stitch length to a 3.0 and folding this over, and I'm going to sew 1/8 of an inch from the edge. And I just fold and sew, fold and sew, fold and sew. You can clip it if you need to, if you don't trust yourself. My batting is kind of thick, so I have to be super extra careful.
Oh, hooker as in crocheting. LOL. Okay. I wasn't sure what y'all were talking about there. Hattie says, okay, she's going to go scroll.
Yeah.
She says you make it look so easy.
It's actually really easy. It is. It's... So I just use my finger to push down because I have really thick batting in here because it's a 6-ounce lock. And I'm trying to hold it down nicely so that the binding goes on super flat because I want super flat binding.
She's laughing. Kathleen's laughing. She says, I'm a crocheter too, but broke my hand 1.5 years ago and hadn't been able to. Oh, well, that's good you finally got to do some again today. She's laughing.
Every
She's
once
doing
in a
that
while, I realize
LMAO
that I
thing.
went off the edge just ever so slightly.
Jim says they even have a magazine called The Happy Hooker. Oh my. Goodness. I guess when you're not in that world, you hear that, you have no idea. Hi, Bernie. Bernie says I can never get the two ends the correct length when trying to finish the binding.
That's why I use the 2.5 inch ruler now, or always line up a 2.5 inch on the ruler.
Kim says to Jim that she has seen this magazine.
I don't know why that happened just now, but it did, and that's okay, because I don't care. I'm all trying to be so perfect with this, and I know that it does not happen. But I should snip away all my starters and enders. And I will have to go around the whole entire quilt and snip away all the loose threads when I'm done, because there's a lot of them. This is probably the part that takes the longest. But you, like I said, you can take binding clips and go all the way around, folding the whole thing over as if you were going to hand stitch, and put the binding clips on in advance. That way everything is already pre-folded over, and then stitch it on, which would probably make it easier for some people. For me, I just do what I do. A little bit here, fold it, adjust, fold it. That's pretty much all I do. A couple inches at a time.
Well, Ellen said she's only 4 days out of surgery.
Who?
Ellen?
Oh, my goodness. Well, take it easy and heal good.
Yeah. didn't fall off, even when the leaves were blowing in the wind.
Did what?
And they were trying to eat him. She rode her horse today.
Ooh.
She didn't fall off.
I want to go horseback riding. That would be fun. I don't have a horse. Nor do I have the leg strength to ride a horse, I think.
I was thrown off of horses the extremely few times I have tried to ride one. They don't like me.
They like me.
So you can ride the horse and I'll watch.
So I just mitered my corner. Obviously, we're not close up to see. And I just bring the whole entire edge that I'm doing up here onto my lap.
Oh my, Vicky says her hubby made homemade peanut butter cookies today. Gave me 2 warm ones with tall glass of very cold milk. That is awesome. I like peanut butter cookies.
He likes peanut butter. I'm a meh. I'll eat it, but I'm not really a peanut butter fan.
You make very good oatmeal raisin cookies.
I like oatmeal raisin, yes. Oatmeal raisin is so good.
That's
with
pretty much
nuts
the
in it
only
too,
cookie
like
you ever
walnuts in it.
make, but it is very good. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Teresa posted your Facebook group.
Oh, thank you.
Good night, Ellen.
It's so weird now that I'm the one that's just, I could sit here and do all the sewing and I feel like I'm not paying attention to you guys at all because Scott's reading it. And before, everything took so long and my videos were like 3 and 4 and 5 hours long because I'd stop every 5 seconds to read the comments because I didn't want to miss anything. Now I have him reading the comments and I feel like this is actually taking longer than when I was reading the comments myself.
That's because you're having a bad night since I screwed up the binding. It's my fault,
You
not
didn't really
yours.
screw it up. It just wasn't pressed tight. That's all.
It's not your fault. You're doing everything fine. Well, anyway, Darlene says oatmeal raisin is her favorite cookie,
Yes,
too.
I love oatmeal raisin.
Patty's talking to you. She says she has a goal to compete in Vegas in 2023.
Compete.
If I'm that close to you, I'll swing by and you are welcome to jump on and I can
Oh, the
watch.
horses.
I guess the
Okay.
horse riding competition is what she's talking about.
Yeah, if you guys are ever local to me.
Well, in 2 years she wants to compete in Vegas so we can go watch. I haven't been, are you talking like at a rodeo? I haven't been to a rodeo since I was a kid. I'd go just to watch the daggone rodeo. I miss going to see rodeos.
Last rodeo I went to was when I used to live in Kingman. I thought you took a Kai to the rodeo back.
We didn't actually watch anything though. We went to, they do a rodeo here in town, but we just went to do all the kids stuff. We didn't actually watch them riding anything. We didn't stay for all that. But yeah, I took the kids and Kai.
Yeah, the last time I watched the bulls in Kingman.
Kai was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. 3, 4, 5, something like that, yeah. Kai was fun to take on places. Uh-oh, now we're all talking about cookies now. She's saying macadamia nut cookies are her favorite, and if it has white chocolate chunks in it, she said I wouldn't turn them down.
Ooh. I'm definitely glad I decided to use already cut 2.5 inch strips and instead of trying to cut myself 2 1/4 inch strips, because this quilt is a lot thicker because I didn't quilt anything tightly down at the edges, so it's really thick from the batting.
My mother likes snickerdoodle cookies too, feisty lady. Teresa posted her channel. Good job, Teresa. Okay, Patty's competing in the Andalusian World Cup, South Point Hotel. It's called Working Equitation?
It's a horse thing.
Yes.
Probably.
I'm sure it is. Kathleen says oatmeal cookies are her favorite. Kim has a fantastic oatmeal cookie recipe. Says it's amazing. Well, Suburban says her husband was supposed to be in Arizona this week, but his client canceled
Oh, man.
because of concern over the inauguration being close to the Capitol. Yes, well, if you guys ever get out this way, you're all more than happy to stop in. And you can be on live with Tiffy and sew something.
Or you cannot be on live because some people are camera shy.
Okay, well, they don't have
and
to.
we can just hang out and
You
sew
can make a block or something. I don't know. We're trying to get Becca out here to play on the long arm.
But she lives far, far away in Virginia. So.
Okay, we're all talking about cookies now. You guys are just making me way too hungry. Every one of them on the cookie thing here. There's 80-some people on here.
That's funny.
Yeah. Brenda says, I want some cookies. I'm with you, Brenda. You guys all got me wanting cookies now.
It always turns into food. Always.
Patty says, I'll play on the long arm. See, Patty? You come out here, you can play on that sucker.
Yeah.
Suburban says she used to live stream with a group of friends in her pajamas. She says, I don't care. Well, guess what Tiff wears all day, every day?
Pajamas. I only put this on as my special Sew Sunday shirt. Most of the time it's pajamas. Oh, and one of my 5. I have 5 total quilt-related shirts that I kind of bounce between in here. Especially when I feel like wearing short sleeves. But when I'm actually chilly, I won't because they're all short sleeves.
Oh, goodness. We're still going to food thing. Now we're talking about brownie stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me.
My belly does not like brownies. I like brownies, but my belly does not like brownies. My belly doesn't like a lot of junk foods anymore. I used to be able to eat like German chocolate cake and a nice big chunk of it too. And now I can have a small little piece of cake and that's it. My belly's done.
You used to be a junk foodaholic. That was your main meal throughout the whole day. That's all you ate was junk food.
Yep.
You had an atrocious diet.
And now I eat healthy carrots and fruits and vegetables.
When I first met Tiff, we used to hang out at night watching TV and stuff together, and she'd always have to make a run
to Circle K.
To the mini mart, Circle K, and all she bought was a ton of junk food, and she'd eat all of it.
Yeah. I'd buy Funyuns and little swirl cake things and cherry flavored pie things and cinnamon rolls like you wouldn't believe. And then I'd get some Cheetos too because that sounded good. And then, yeah. And then I'd find a drink of some sort, like brisk iced tea or something because I don't drink soda or anything. So, yeah, I'd find like a brisk flavored tea. They had a strawberry flavored tea at one time, and I used to drink that. It was really tasty with all my junk food.
Or, do you remember, you'd get into the hot chocolate kick if it was in the winter, and you'd always be making us hot chocolate.
Yeah. Or I'd drink lots of hot chocolate, but I don't drink much hot chocolate anymore because it also gives me a bellyache. And we're not sure if it's the milk, like if it's milk chocolate that's doing it to my stomach, or if I'm just allergic to chocolate now too, because yeah, it's pretty bad.
You don't like milk. Your belly is, you're lactose intolerant. So any milk, whether it's chocolate has milk in it.
Yeah, but
milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate does not.
Okay, but milk chocolate, you're saying.
Yeah.
Or milk is
but dark chocolate messes my belly up too.
You rarely have any, I don't know.
I think I'm on side 3. Am I on side 3? I think so.
You're getting there. It's only 6:30. It's not as late as it seems.
No, I thought it was later because it's dark outside.
Yeah, I know. We're used to it being light here till 8:30. Jim says my mom can't eat regular food. She eats junk food most of the time.
Yeah, that's all I used to ever eat, and now I eat junk food still, but not like that. Not like I used to. Most of the time, I stick with a certain kind of chips between two different brands. Lay's potato chips, like the Lay's, what are they called? Barbecue flavored, and then baked bacon.
Oh, the
baked
bacon
potato
cheddar and the
flavored,
sour cream and onion.
and the sour cream and onion. And then I also like just regular Lay's old-fashioned potato chips, the salty and slime, like oily
You
ones.
do the off-brand Pringles in the cans, what I've been getting you, though. The off-brand ones. Elisa says her hubby got bugles today, and I know someone that loves bugles.
I like to put them on my fingers and just eat them off.
Lisa
slowly
said
and
she
then
didn't
lick
even know
my
those were
fingers.
still around. Yeah. Here in our town, they sell them at the dollar stores,
Yeah.
not at the grocery stores. I don't think. I don't know. I could be
It's
wrong.
a dollar store thing.
But I know the dollar stores have them.
And lately, I've also been on a beef jerky kick. Beef really messes up my stomach, but every once in a while, I want a beef jerky. So I don't really eat much junk food anymore, but sometimes.
No, Suburban, we don't change times around here.
Nope.
Arizona's the only state of them all that doesn't.
No, there's 4 states. Remember, there's 3 total states, and the 4th one is the off of Florida or some shit like that, the Bahamas or whatever.
That's
Doesn't
not a
change
state.
time. Whatever. The American Samoas.
Okay, that's not a state.
I don't remember. There's a couple.
We're talking about
don't.
states of the union, my love.
Either way, the rest of the world changes time.
Suburban says Funyuns. Yep, we like Funyuns too.
Yes, it's yummy. Mitering a corner now.
Oh goodness, now we're talking all about junk food.
Here's one for you guys.
Vicky's talking about bugles.
Who eats
Oh, my.
oatmeal? The other night I wanted oatmeal, so I ate some oatmeal. But when I was younger and still as an adult, and I'm weird like this, I like to make regular plain oatmeal and then take the strawberry preserves, you know, that you get a jar of strawberry preserves or jelly or jam or whatever your preference is, and take the strawberry preserves and just slap a big huge pile in my oatmeal, stir it up and eat it just like that.
And when have you
I
ever
also
done that?
do that on pancakes.
Okay, on
used to think-
pancakes I've
It
seen
was
that.
weird.
I've never
We'd go
seen
to
you do that
Denny's
in
and eat
oatmeal.
pancakes, and I'd ask the guy, because they didn't have strawberry in the little things, if I could have some little strawberry packets. But you're not having toast with it. Okay, whatever. They bring them to me, and I just put the strawberry packets all over my pancakes.
Yes. The pancakes I've seen you do. I've never seen you do it in the oatmeal.
That's
Is
because
you eat
we
the
get
flavored
strawberry
oatmeal.
flavored oatmeal, but
Yeah.
before, that's what the way I eat my oatmeal.
Okay,
is
well, in the 8 years I have not
strawberry.
seen that.
well, I've done it like 3 times. Oatmeal and the syrup.
Suzanne says hard no for oatmeal. Wendy likes jelly on her pancakes.
I know lots of people like peanut butter on their pancakes, but I like
I do
jelly
peanut butter on my
pancakes.
Lisa says I do with bacon crumbled into it. Yeah, Tiff would do that too.
Yeah, I would do that too. I eat a whole packet of bacon. That's one thing that I still splurge on. I'll eat the whole packet of bacon. I'll make a packet and I'll eat it myself. Sometimes CJ will get 2 slices and Scott may take 1, but I usually eat the whole thing.
She gets the whole thing.
I know it's like a heart attack waiting to happen. Eating the whole container myself. But I do.
I make a pancake sandwich. Huh.
Yep.
I like my pancake sandwich.
Well, we're all talking about food. Might as well talk about
Yep.
all sorts of different foods.
Nita likes jelly on her, jam on her pancakes.
I'm a preserves person myself. I like the strawberry preserves. I used to like apricot jelly when I was younger, but I'm not really a fan of it anymore as an adult, unless they've just changed recipes or something, you know?
Kathleen says, Tiff, seriously, I love oatmeal. Nothing rude for 2 years in junior high when I switched to can of wheat. Another year. Ah, that was the life. Hi, Kip. Kip says, if you eat... My mom says if you eat oatmeal like that, it should be a dessert. Pretty much.
Kind of is. It's sweet. It tastes so good.
Okay, they're all making me hungry here. Yeah, Patty says I'm gaining weight listening to you guys. Yeah.
I just lost 5 pounds.
Yeah.
It's that high metabolism.
You lose
I'm
weight like
sweating.
crazy.
I'm losing weight again too. That's another one of the symptoms of the valley fever. Only 2 pounds though, so I can't. I don't. Not too much. I'm not too worried because sometimes I do fluctuate. But if it starts getting down to where I look like Skeletor again, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Then we'll definitely know valley fever is attacking me badly again.
Okay, Kathleen had a typo. She says sorry. She ate nothing but oatmeal for 2 years, then she switched to cream of wheat. Tiff does the you do the flavored cream of wheat, the chocolate.
Yeah. That's
but
that's Maltomeal.
Oh, that's Maltomeal. Sorry.
Yeah, I like chocolate Maltomeal. Don't know why. I don't
Isn't
like it
Maltomeal
unless
and
it's
cream of wheat the
thicker
same
though.
thing?
Yeah, it's about the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I like it when it's thicker. I don't like it runny. He likes it runny. I don't. It's weird.
Okay, well there's an in between. You like it rock solid as concrete. I don't like it runny as soup.
I like it filling.
I like it somewhat. I don't want like soup runny. I just want not concrete. Tiff can smack the bowl over someone's head and knock them out the way she eats. Her oatmeal, her cream of wheat, anything. Her oatmeal she likes rock solid. Like you stick the spoon in and you can hold it up.
It's not really that hard.
In the bowl. Like,
he's exaggerating.
Like, here's the bowl, here's the spoon. You can hold the spoon and you can hold the... That's how Tiff likes it.
I like it thick. I like to get full.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm still hungry if I eat oatmeal that's more runnier. Oh, look at that. I'm at the final of it. Then I can actually hold this thing up and show you guys all the awesome quilting.
Ooh, now Vicky's talking about sourdough and sandwiches. I might tell you, you guys are just making me so hungry.
I actually don't like sourdough, honestly.
I know you don't.
Sourdough sandwich. I like it like for toast.
Emily is here, likes your rock solid oatmeal and milk.
I can't put milk in it. I did when I was a kid, but I can't anymore. I can't have straight milk anymore. That's one thing I have to avoid. I can't have ice cream either because I have to have sherbet because it contains less than 3% of milk. Yeah, I can't have any more solid milk products.
What is fried mush? Feisty Lady says, I like fried mush. My grandma used to make it often when I was a kid. You're going to have to tell us what that is. Because I'm super hungry. I'd eat it right now. You guys are all making me hungry.
Fried mush. Never heard of it. I used to take potatoes, leftover mashed potatoes, and make potato cakes. That's good.
My mom used to make potato cakes back when she was a good cook, and yes, they were very good. Linda likes this fried mush too. Fried mush with syrup. What is fried mush?
Is it something that is like a southern meal, or is it something that's like a northeastern type meal?
I've had grits, and I've had... I don't know.
I've only had grits like twice.
Okay, mush is polenta made into a brick. Great with maple syrup or bacon. It's like polenta. It's cornmeal. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I love cornbread. As I've heard they call it in Oklahoma, corn pone.
All right, this is the last of it now.
Diane says, Scott, I think you would eat anything put in front of you. Yes, you have to ask my neighbor man. They have a term for me around the neighborhood, yes.
They call him the garbage disposal.
Yeah. Yes, I would eat anything you put in front of me.
Yep, there's no such thing as Tiffy hating leftovers in this house because either way they get eaten.
Yep.
I don't really eat much leftovers. Like tuna casserole I do, and some rice meals I will with chicken and vegetables, but most of the time I don't eat leftovers. Oh, enchiladas I'll eat leftovers of too.
Suburban says, I can make cornbread, LOL, easy.
All right.
Yeah. We like cornbread a lot too, huh? Tiff eats cornbread. It's one thing she'll do.
He buys me cornbread all the time, pre-made stuff, only because we don't turn the oven on sometimes during certain times of the year. So sometimes he'll just buy pre-made so that we don't have to get hotter because our house is already warm. All right. It is done.
Linda says, I love to see a man with an appetite. I don't know. I think it annoys my wife sometimes.
All right. So I'm going to... CJ, are you busy? 2 seconds. Can I borrow you? Come here, please.
Oh, now they're talking about apple butter. Yes, Tiff and I both love apple butter.
Oh,
Kathleen.
yes. And it's very hard to find around here.
Yeah, you can't find it too easy here in town. Every store quits selling it all the time.
I'm waiting for the Cyrus.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Because I'm going to just hold it up. If it lands on...
Okay, you going to turn the camera? You want me to stand up? Or...
All right, I'm taking the mobile, okay? Mobile.
Cherry butter. I don't know what that is. I've never had that, but I love apple butter.
Okay, so there is my carpenter's wheel. Let's see. Room, don't mind.
Is it still clear on there? Because the tablet's dead.
It's kind of hard to see because of those lights, but let's come to this side. Because they're kind of good. So that looks like, wow, you can really see the quilting so nice. You guys see that? I'm going to hold it as still as I can. I'm slowly angling down. Just going so slow. Going so slow.
Suburban, I'm now jealous. Suburban makes her own apple butter. She even picks the apples.
Ooh.
Goodness
yum.
gracious. Bonnie says, nice job, honey.
All right, so let's come close so that you guys can see. I showed you guys how to do that. And I finally found where I saw...
Beautiful. Beautiful. Bonnie says dibs. It is for sale, Bonnie.
I finally found where I saw this design. It's actually a paper piecing log cabin, but I quilted it. So it was on a picture thing. And then you can see every other star point has either the, oh my gosh, I forgot what it's called already. Anyway, every other one is different. I'm slowly showing you guys, and then all the cross hatching in every single area, and then the really cool.
You're getting stunning.
Oh, stop!
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Don't move. There we go. All the little loopties. So now you can tell with that, using that mint thread, it kind of gave it the color. It pulled. You know, I can't even tell the color is mint. It helped it.
How much, Tiff?
I don't know yet. Just email me. I usually take the time to see how long I have into it and all that stuff and so on and so forth. Anyway, all right. So there that is. It is done. Oops, sorry.
Lisa says ribbon candy.
No, that's not ribbon candy. That one is
She's asking me this question. Can we put it down?
Yeah, put it down.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, my arm's starting to hurt.
wishbone. Oh my goodness, that took forever to come out of my mouth. Oh, I don't even have a hook here. Anyways, let's just put you guys right there. So that's that. It's done, nice and bound.
Terry says your quilting is also perfect.
It's not perfect.
I think it
Oh, I
is.
forgot to show you guys the full back. Dang it. Oh well.
Well,
the full back has it has a full strip of red that's about this wide on the top and on the bottom, so that you know the direction from the back side of the quilt, because it is directional. So yeah, anyway, so it's done, bound, and that blue looks perfect around the border. Like seriously, looks from here, I'm looking over at it and it matches perfect with the border. I'm just bringing it here so you can see how perfect with the border. It's like it was meant to go with it.
Vicky says, great job, Tiff.
You know what I mean? And then obviously my tag is on the back.
Wishbone?
Yes, wishbone. That was the word I was looking for. I don't know why I can't think of names of certain things. So anyways, here's the tag. I always put my name towards the outside, and you know, so when it sits flat, and then it says that it's Carpenter Star 2021 on it. So on the top and the bottom is a strip of this because I didn't have enough of this fabric, because I actually used this fabric to cut out bags. So
kiwi strawberry jelly sounds good.
Kiwi strawberry? That does sound good.
Goodness, y'all are still making me hungry. Well, anyway, Carol says beautifully done, and Ann says stunning tip.
I have to go around the whole thing now and like pull loose threads that get stuck. You can see right here.
Sorry.
See, when you bind something, these threads, I find the source and snip them. I don't yank them ever, because sometimes they're connected to something and it will ruin your quilt. So I just find the source and snip them. But I usually go through and do all that and de-thread everything, because I get what I can on the long arm from the front side. But
Dawn says good ideas with labels.
yeah, I tried to put a tag on every quilt. I almost forgot this one. I literally almost forgot it, you guys. If you joined me at the beginning, you know I almost forgot it. So, but isn't that so cool? I like the cross hatching. I took away all that, you know, pink space and made it look better. So it's not so plain. Anyway, that's done. Another project done, out of the way. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out today. Does anyone have any questions, comments, concerns?
Since you didn't do your giveaway last night when you had 100, you're going to do it tonight, remember?
Oh, yeah, okay. We're going to do a quick giveaway, so give me 2 seconds to grab giveaway-related stuff.
Dawn says, I always forget to attach mine. I see it sitting on the table after it's delivered.
I'm scrolling so that I can pay attention
And
to the
it says,
screen.
what are you working on next?
Next is, I don't know. Depends on what I get.
Well, you have 2 quilts for customers.
I have 2 client quilts, but one I'm still waiting on. I have to go out of town.
Jennifer says beautiful quilt.
One client stuff came.
To,
another one hasn't. I have to take myself out of town and
to Joanne's. We get to go to Joanne's. We haven't done that yet. We're supposed to do that this week, but
alright, let's do these ones.
Internet and everything, it kind of got pushed back.
Alright, we're gonna give 4 things away. All 4 things are gonna be separate. Yeah.
I thought we were just doing one.
No, I just.
Okay.
4
Do you
things.
still have a lot of things to give away for future times?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay, so this stuff. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. I always give away things that I've had around my room that I will never use. Oh, this is sucky because I have you sitting here and not on a stand. So if you want to try to win whatever I hold up when I hold it, I'm going to show you guys what the stuff is first, and then I'll hold it up. We're just going to do the 1 through, how many people are on here?
97.
We're going to do the numbers 1 through 100 like usual. And we're going to do it 4 different times.
Sorry, Brenda, we don't have enough rulers to give away. Tiff has all the rulers she has, she keeps. She needs more rulers.
All right. Hold on 2 seconds.
If you're going to do 1 to 100, use the big.
No, that's perfect. All right. So I'm going to show you the things that I'm giving away just because I have this stuff and I can give it away. They're older things, but yeah, the work quilters and this stuff is quilty room related, especially for those that have babies. So here is going to be a pattern to make crib related stuff. Here's going to be another pattern to make a whole, it's the patterns to make the whole entire, you know, crib related stuff. I know some people still do this. Here is a curtain pattern for valances.
Kathleen, you're
And
funny.
here is a baby bib pattern that looks like a tie
That's
for
nice
boys.
of you, Suburban. Thank you.
So I'm going to hold something up and then I'll tell you to go, and then you guess a number between 1 and 100, and then whoever has that number first, and Scotty's going to try to pay attention, then whoever has that number first will win that specific item. So we're going to start with, this is going to be number 1. So let's start with this one. If you want to win this, guess right now, number 1 through 100. What number do you think I have?
Do you have another piece of paper? Keep going. Keep guessing. No one's got it yet.
As soon as someone has it.
Nope, not yet. Keep going. You guys can enter. Wow, gee whiz. I shouldn't have said that. Now they all entered 8 million. But what in the heck is 3 plus 6? I'm not doing that.
Come on, guys. I haven't seen anybody close yet. Oh, there was one close one. There's another close one. 2 more close ones.
Really? This is that complicated, huh? You can guess 1. We ought to do that someday. Make it number 1.
Anybody, nobody has it yet? Because I only see a little bit of numbers at a time.
Not that I'm seeing. I'm still way up in the scrolling, but
I still haven't seen it. This must be a very weird number for me.
Bonnie says I'm gonna go make a sandwich with my numbers. Holy cow. There we go, Terry T.
Terry T, you got it.
Number 28. You're the first one I saw that put 28. I've been trying to scroll slow, so.
All right. We're going to do this all over again.
Hold on, let me get to the end. Stop hitting numbers.
You guys can stop guessing.
The end till we start over again.
All right. I'll wait until I don't see any more numbers, and then we'll start all over again.
Okay, we'll show it to him before you start.
So, do you see numbers still?
No, you're good. Show it to him.
Okay. So we're going to do this one next, number 2. And go. 1 through 100.
It must have a delay now. I don't see any numbers. Yes. Right there. No, no one got it yet. You guys can keep going. Oh, as soon as I say that, it goes crazy. I have to scroll slow now.
I'm watching.
Okay, Annie got it. Annie Ayers. It's number 31.
Number 31, Annie.
Ayers.
Ayers. Congratulations.
N-N-E, no I.
Okay.
Hey, you guys can
Alrighty.
stop hitting numbers if
You
you're
can
still
stop
doing that.
hitting numbers. And then we're going to do it all over again 2 more times in just a second as soon as this stops moving. I know some of you are slow or
I'm ready
behind.
when you are.
All right, number 3 is for the valances. And go. 1 through 100. Guess a number. 1 through 100. This one's going to go slower because nobody cares about
Kathleen,
balances.
you're funny. Yeah, so far only one person guessed. Nobody likes balances. Should we save that for another giver? Oh, here we go. Now everybody's doing it. Okay, Deborah. Deborah Burton got it right off the bat.
67
for
Deborah
Burton.
B-U-R-T-O-N.
Burton.
All right. Congratulations. All right. Stop. Let's do the last one. Stop.
Yeah, there's still. Don't stop hitting numbers.
It's just because of the feeds on some people's are behind. All right. Let's just let it catch up for a second. And
Yeah, I'm still getting numbers here.
That's fine.
This one's number 4. Show it to me.
So number 4 is the last one, and it's a number 1 through 100. Go.
Go, go, go. Oh, it's a little baby bib. That's cute. Yeah, we must have a delay just like last time. I only get one number, and then all of a sudden it shoots like crazy. No.
Oh, I saw it just now. I can't go back to it. Hold on.
I didn't.
Keisha Sanders. No, not Keisha Sanders. Jessica Torres. That's the one. 44. Sorry about that. My screen wants to scroll as I'm talking. So
Yep,
Jessica Torres.
There it is. I finally caught it.
Yes.
Boy, mine is way behind.
Congratulations. So if any of you are Terry T, Ann Ayers, Deborah Burton, or Jessica Torres, please email me with your address. My email is in the description below. Email me your address so I can send these off into tomorrow's mail. Congratulations, guys.
Those of you that were curious about buying the quilt, please send Tiff an email. She'll discover a price here.
Yeah, I haven't gone over all that stuff yet. So, all right. Congratulations. More things that I have now gotten rid of. I use them for giveaways because it makes it fun.
It won't be mailed till Tuesday though, because nothing's going out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's tomorrow's a holiday. So, alrighty. So thank you guys. Congratulations. Thanks for hanging out.
Was it Columbus Day? I thought it was Martin Luther King Day. Patty
Yeah,
says
I think
Columbus
it's
Day.
Martin
Yeah, I
Luther
think it's
King.
Martin Luther King Day.
Yeah, because the kids got an email from the school
Yeah,
for
where's
Martin Luther King Day. Make sure your chat is set on live. That's probably what it is. We see the number first, so it's one of them.
Well, the tablet is very slow behind from the phone. The phone is actually.
But it's set on live chat, so he gets whatever comes in first. So, anyways, if you guys have any questions, ask now. If not, I'm gonna get off of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow sometime because I'm on every single day almost. Almost. I say almost because I took 2 days off this week, but one because I was sick and one because I was sick. Look at that. You're so clear tonight. I can see you. That's awesome. Thank you. Well, I'm glad that the videos are a lot better now because so far I haven't had any spooling or anything. So that's great. And I'm glad it's clear and it's bright in here and you guys can even read things that are behind me now and so on and so forth. So, all right, everyone. I will see you all whenever I'm on next. So don't forget if you subscribe down there.
I'm sorry, yours
thumbs up,
18 later.
And I will see you guys in my next video.
I'm sorry.
Bye, everyone.